Hello. Today I'm going to do an update on my aggressive methodology using Jackrabbit. We are looking at my 3 Binance Trader deals page, and I'm also going to talk about one of the gotchas, if you will, with this strategy. And that is with coins like Bitcoin that have a situation where they have a lot of volatility, but the percentages of change are actually low. For example, let's go look at the Bitcoin chart to explain this better. Okay, this is the percentage side, and the percentage changes. As you can see, I have a lot of buy activity, but I don't have a lot of percentage change. And that's the problem that this strategy runs into with coins that end up in a sideways market or have a high value, like Bitcoin right now being over $9,000. So that's the problem that you want to be aware of when you pick your coins. You need to make sure your coins have huge percentage fluctuations, at least to be able to make sure that they don't remain sideways like Bitcoin has done. So let's get out of this and we'll go in and check out the changes I made. Because I did make a few changes that has improved my situation. As you can see, I now have 2 deals. I have a loss that I took deliberately, which I'll explain in a moment, which leads to the fallacy that I mentioned about Bitcoin. When you have more than one deal, there's always the risk that you could have both positions in one coin. And that's exactly what happened to me. I had 2 positions at Bitcoin, one since 4 p.m. yesterday, and then the one that's still on the screen since 7 p.m. last night. That's over 12 hours of no activity because they've been bound up in those 2 positions. Yesterday I made $4.22 profit by keeping those coins moving. But when you have situations like this, where they just sit here, for example, 4 p.m. to 11:13 a.m., 19 hours of going nowhere. And all it's doing is racking up safety orders without actually profiting. Because I knew I had $4.22 profit yesterday, I knew I could take the loss. And that loss is what's helped me make that kind of a strategic plan. So let's put the date range in. We want the order created yesterday, the 30th. And we want the orders closed at come back here on the 30th as well. So we want to see only the orders that took place yesterday. So there we are. $2.84 for a total of 36 orders from yesterday only. That's not bad. Now let's expand this. Any order created and then sold yesterday. So here we are. $3.07 total for created. Between the 2 crossover periods from midnight to yesterday. which midnight for 3B, 3 commas, Binance Trader, there, is actually 6 p.m. my time. But you see, I didn't go very far because of this situation here. So, let's talk about the actual changes I made. Let's get into the bots. Now, through doing this experiment though, I have found that reasonably a good budget per coin with 20 safety orders is $231. And that is your initial $11 position and 20 safety orders of $11 each. So, let's get rid of this. Let's go in and edit this bot. And you'll see the changes I made. Because I also added a cooldown to try to help keep from getting 2 coins of the same type at one time. Okay. May have to reload here. There we go. Great. Okay. Of course, all the coins I want. Right here, max active deals. 2 coins at once. Now I don't have the amount yet, strictly for 20 safety orders. I only have enough in this wallet for 18. So that's what I figured as my basis for my safety orders. I also increased the profit a little bit. But let's get right here. Safety orders, 18. So those are the 2 big changes I made. Now, some would consider it a big change, some would consider it a minor change. But this here is what I wanted to put in so that I don't get 2 coins of the same kind in both positions. This works out to be about 128 minutes. As you can see here, you have to put the number in seconds. The other thing you want to be aware of is you don't want to set this so high that your bot spends all its time waiting for cooldowns, especially if you get a lot of rapid buy and sell activity, which is what you want. So picking this can be a bit of a balancing act and trial and error. At first I had this set too high, and that's exactly what happened to me. I ended up going through all the coin choices, and it just sat there for hours doing nothing. And that's not what I wanted. So, these are basically the 2 things you need to be aware of when you're working with multiple coins. There are occasions that it will happen, and there's nothing really you can do about it, just wait it out. And if you have the budget necessary, then you can realistically take strategic losses when you have to, like I did this morning to get my bot back up and moving quickly. Now, I did not take Bitcoin out of my coin list, but I did disable the alert in TradingView. That way I'm not constantly editing my bot, and that's an important thing when you want to make changes. I don't want to limit the possibility of me never using Bitcoin again. But I just don't want it right now. So that is where you really need to think about your strategy and your strategic approach. So while we wait for this to clear, this up here is still working good. So at least we have the hopper partially running, or excuse me, the bot partially running with one entry while we're waiting for this one to become more volatile. So it's a bit of a gambit, and this really is where your risk comes in, because you can end up in a situation like I did, holding BTC or any other coin in all your positions. That is a problem, and that is a concern. So you do need to think about cooldowns, your coin choices, and the volatility of the coin itself. Sideways markets are really your worst enemy, and coins that have a high price value, like Bitcoin, well, they can be notorious. For example, right now, 91.85 for the coin price versus 114 for the coin price. Big difference, and as you can see, a huge difference in the volatility of your percentages. The volatility of the price is only part of the equation. The volatility of your percentages is a driving force of your profit. And that volatility comes by multiple buy signals. I'll keep you updated on this, but that should give you a good rough estimate of exactly what to expect. And let's see if I can get some better statistics here. Okay, here's bots. Okay, here is my dashboard, my statistics. Here's my strategic loss. As you can see, it shows up here. But my big winners, this is really my big loser. BTC, 94 cents. All the rest of them are doing well. But now once the one deal I have with BTC in it profits out, it will negate this one. So again, these are things you learn as you progress, and the importance of what you actually need to do. Because as you can see, let's see what this one says. See if it'll give me the numbers. Okay, so here we go. $4.33 is what it said I made yesterday. Yesterday alone. That's not bad. That's reasonable. But that's where, again, strategic thinking, you can get out of bad situations and still make your average of $2 a day to break even. So not only did I break even if I continue this rate, but I'm still going to make a little bit of a profit. So always pay attention to the little details and always watch your coins. This will tell you where your movers and shakers are. What does good, what doesn't do good. That way you can actually tune your settings and your alerts to allow you to maximize your profit. Now, bear in mind that future profits are not guaranteed, and past profits are no representation of future profits. But these can help you make reasonable decisions based upon historical information. Until next time.